Today I'm going to be looking at other people's stop motion movies, saying what I like about them and what the creator could improve. If you want to see the original videos, I'll have links in the description. Alright, so our first video is from Galaxy Productions, Lego Wolverine vs. Crossbones. I like how there's a storyline, some dialogue going on. It's not just like a random fight scene. So that was a pretty good stop motion, a nice fight scene. Something to add to make it better would be sound. Sound is a big part of stop motion, just adding some sound effects, and also you might want to try to voice act instead of just putting the titles up there. And if you don't want to use your voice, that's fine. You can get on a stop motion Discord or Reddit or something and ask for a voice actor, and a lot of times you can get somebody to just do some lines for you. It really does add a lot to your stop motion. Also, something I noticed is over here, this little panel is moving a little bit. So, probably just bump that in between, you're moving these minifigures and just bump that. It's called a set bump. Happens all the time in stop motion, but it's something to try to keep from doing next time. But anyway, cool stop motion. Let's get on to the next one. This one is by FHJ Productions, The Complex, Backrooms Episode 2. So for longer videos like this, I don't want to show the whole video in my video. Like I said, there's links in the description. You can go check out the original video. I'm just going to cut to the highlights that I want to talk about. So that was a good stop motion, got some sound effects and stuff. And the kind of, I don't know if it was like music, maybe kind of like a heart beating. Anyway, that sound effect there, the chase scene, made it a lot more scary and kind of immersive. Something I would say is actually when he's walking, you could probably use a higher frame rate because it actually is going a little slow. So if you bump it up to 1.25, it's actually not that bad. I mean, you can take the same amount of pictures and just bump up the speed a little bit, and I think it would look pretty good. Although that might be a little too fast for you. It really just depends on how fast you want the guy to walk. Also, another thing you could do is try to focus on the figure a little bit more. Right here in this clip, the focus is actually on the wall, not the figure, so it makes it look kind of blurry. If you can, it'd be good to use manual focus on your app. Alright, our next stop motion is from Santa Gamer, Lego Airport. So that was a cool stop motion. I like the music and the sound effects, and then there's a good story with, Chase McCain here being late for the plane. The ending was a little bit confusing because you see these guys with the glass, but then it kind of blacks out before you realize what happened. So I think it would have been good to either show the glass shattering or to have a sound effect when it went black. Right there, if you hear the glass breaking. But anyway, that was a cool movie. It was a pretty fun story and made quite well. Alright, our next stop motion is from Happle. I'm probably not saying that right, but anyway, you can see it there. It's a movie about Luke Skywalker. Okay, that was pretty good. Where he used the force here to throw that guy. That was sweet. I guess he used some clear bricks, but it was so fast and how the lighting is and everything, you don't notice. And then most of it's covered up by Luke himself. Yeah, that was a good shot there. Some things to improve. I'd say right here, the camera was moving. So if you can try to secure the camera a little bit better and make sure it doesn't move in between frames, because it did bump around a little bit. The other thing I noticed is the focus changes a lot. So right now the focus is, I would say, kind of mid-screen on the cape, I guess. And in here it's focused on him. You see the background got blurry. But then it pops back out to the background for a frame, goes back on him. I'm not sure what settings you're using. It could be auto settings, which you got to stay away from auto settings. You don't want the camera deciding what you want to focus on. Or you could be locking the focus. So if you're using the settings where you tap to focus and it locks on there, then I would say do it consistently. So you want to tap him on the same place each frame. And that's really only if he's like, the distance between him is changing. For this scene where he's just walking straight, you probably don't need a change of focus. You can just tap on him once to focus. But the best way to do it, if your device supports it, is to use manual settings so you can change the focus to exactly what you want. You just kind of scroll on a little thing. And that way, if your character is getting out of focus, you can gradually move it to where they're in focus, and so it won't be like jumping around like this. But anyway, cool movie. That's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, and if you want me to review your videos, then put a link in the comments below. Make sure that the video is clean, so no swear words or inappropriate things, and also no extreme gore. So like this movie, you can have some stormtroopers getting shot, but I don't want any like blood and gore and stuff. And also, if it's a long movie, I won't be able to show the whole thing in my video, so you might want to put a link to one of your smaller videos. But anyway, put a link down in the comments, and I'll let you know if I'm able to review your video.